Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Social Authority. It's your boy, Pat Hilton, in the house. And it's going down. Listen, the world has gone digital. But have you gone digital? If I typed your name into Google or ChatGPT or YouTube or Facebook right now, and I clicked on you, if you exist, what would I see? Would I see somebody that I want to transact with in a business relationship? Would I see somebody that I want to create a personal friendship connection with? What do people see when they click on you? I think it's really important for you to think about what that looks like, because the world is digital now. Everything is at your fingertips. Access to anything is at your fingertips now. Therefore, you need to be able to communicate quickly, efficiently, and thoroughly using your mobile device. Here's the other thing about your mobile device is that anybody can access you at any time. I've got all these different phones because we run a social media company. I've got phones on phones on phones on phones. And I've actually had to even block phone numbers from my personal line because it's just people just abuse it. We have recording sessions that are going on in this studio constantly. I have consulting calls, Zoom calls, recordings. We're filming, we're editing, we're producing social media content all day, every day. The world is digital. We're delivering social media video files all over the world every single day. And so I have to protect this, the access to me, because if I don't protect the access to me, my time disappears. It vaporizes. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many ways to allow people to enter your system, get questions answered, get what they need, even if they're not customers. And one of the main ways we've done that is we've created this social media group that is free for you to join. So if you're somebody that wants to start posting on social media and you want to start going live and you want to start recording and you want to start doing all the things that people do that have daily content, digital content every day, we teach you how to do it in my Social Authority free Facebook mastermind. I'm calling it a mastermind because this is not just a group. This is a group for people that want to work on their personal development, work on their communication skills. They want to build a digital business. They want time freedom, and they want to make money as a consultant or as an investor or as an acquisition person, specialist. I mean, we're working with top tier people, premier people. And what I've noticed is I'm in a lot of conversations with those kinds of people. And when I'm pulled off course and I'm not on that frequency, that fifth gear, that level 10, and I get put into some other situation or some stupid conversation that's wasting my time, I just tell people this is stupid. And then what happens is people are like, oh, that's rude. Or, oh, you shouldn't say that. Yeah, I should. You're wasting my time. Of course I'm going to tell you you're wasting my time. I've got so much time on Wednesday, July 9th. This July 9th, 2025 is never, ever coming back. Once it's gone forever. But with digital, you can clone yourself. The videos that I'm filming right now for you can be used forever for my company. The time that I'm spending with you right now is going to be put on my YouTube. It's going to be chopped up. It's going to be turned into clips. It's going to be used over and over and over and over again. So the time that I'm investing to get better on camera, to get better as a producer, to get better as a speaker, to get better as a communicator is only going to build me. I was telling my 7-year-old who just got back from the splash pad. Apparently it was great for a minute, then it wasn't great, and here we are. Listen, dude, it's not always going to be perfect conditions. You're never going to have perfect conditions. If you wait for perfect conditions, or we continue to freak out over not having perfect conditions, you're just going to freak out about everything. I freak out about a lot of stuff still, it's hard. I have a whole team of employees. I have clients that are relying on us. Their ads are relying on us. Their funnels are relying on us. Their videos, their social media presence is relying on us. And if we don't show up every single day, 7 days a week, their customers don't see their stuff. My people can't get paid and they cannot eat. And everyone loses. Everybody starves. I don't think that people understand the significance of the consequences that come with failure when you're a business owner or you're in entrepreneurship. It's homelessness, bankruptcy. And then people get frustrated when you're annoyed that they're wasting your freaking time. No, dude, this is life or death for people. And so I think it's extremely important for people out there to understand that if you have not gone digital yet, your business is on the chopping block. If people can't go to your website or go to your Facebook or go to your Instagram, see who you are, get a consultation call or join your free group or converse or connect with you, you are doomed. You're not going to be able to succeed. We've got OpenAI hiring all these people from Meta, all these people from Google. We've got Amazon buying up practically everything. Ma and pa stores are struggling to compete. Local retailers had to switch to delivering the food just to keep up with Amazon. Everything is digital now. You order your food and it shows up at your front door. People don't even shop for groceries. I went to the grocery store yesterday. It took me like an hour and a half to find what I needed to find. I'm like, no wonder I use the app all the time. It was the 4th of July and we needed everything that day. It had to be done that day. It had to be a specific way. But listen, folks, the digital thing is not your enemy. It's your friend. It can protect your calendar, protect your time, and protect you from getting dragged out and distracted by a million things that are begging for your attention. This thing can make your dreams come true, and it can destroy your life at the same time. It depends on what way you choose to use it. Do you use it for the light, to shine a light? Do you use it for good? Or do you use it for darkness and destruction and spread hate? The people that use these systems to grow their brand and they're used for marketing and for social media over the next 3 years are going to be freaking positioned when AI and robots, the robot apocalypse comes, and you see Amazon drivers even potentially being replaced by robots. It's not that far off. How are you going to find a way to become irreplaceable? How are you going to find a way to be unstoppable? The best way to do that is to use your voice and your brand and go live on these tools to create something for yourself that cannot be stopped. Or you are submitting to somebody else taking your spot. See, because so many times we hear work-life balance. Work-life balance. Like if you're sitting around focused on work-life balance instead of working so hard that you're not even looking at the clock, you already lost. You're seeking balance instead of the results. I don't even think about balance. Fuck balance. You can have balance. Go ahead. There's no such thing when you're trying to be the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. So I encourage you to think about, what do you want to reflect and how are you serving your people? I have a client, he's at a mastermind this morning. I think he just clicked in for a minute and he's working on growing his brand. Working on growing his brand, working on growing his band. 100%. And so that's what you need to be doing. If you're not digital in 2025, you don't exist. Get online, make something happen for yourself, make yourself known, and start making this content. Literally, you can hit live on your phone and go live on these platforms every day. If you went live every day for 30 straight days, how much better of a speaker would you be? How much better of a communicator would you be? How much better would you be at pitching when the game's on the line and you need a deal and you're in the elevator with a billionaire if you talk to the camera like this instead of being scared of it? You're not going to be able to close the billionaire if you haven't prepared for it. You're going to be shell-shocked, looking at your toes when you should be closing the deal. All that practice happens when nobody's looking. It's just that most of you only get on the field and perform when there's an audience. You don't want to perform if there's no audience. That's why you're getting your ass kicked. So get up off the sidelines and get into the game.